I want to first start this video off by sending my deepest condolences out to the Trayvon Martin family, the Jordan Davis family, and any other family that has experienced a loss that maybe the media didn't grab onto that story. Any other case that we don't know about, I want to send my condolences out to them. My heart goes out to families that lost someone to situations like this, or in any form of death. I want to send my condolences out to those families. I'm very passionate about situations like this. It's the reason why I'm making the video. So as far as feeling that exact pain, I don't, but I do feel pain because it's another victim, basically, another victim. But to start the video off, let's see, as far as media goes, you can't believe everything that's put on the media. Don't allow the media to be your only source of information. You have to actually do other research. Let's see, what else can I say before I start? I'm gonna go ahead and get into the topics or whatever. And my main thing is gonna be the Trayvon Martin situation. I'm gonna just mention the other two Florida cases, but it all ties in to try to get people to understand, the way of the world. But as far as the case go, I did not pay attention to it after it first surfaced or whatever. I stopped paying attention to it. I grabbed what I needed when it first came about, and I kept it with me until this point, and I'm gonna forever keep it with me. But as far as paying attention to what the media is saying, what's going on as far as a trial, anything like that, I did not want to hear it, did not want to pay attention to it. Reason being, my passion for stuff like this, hearing ignorant comments, it pisses me off or whatever. Like, I get very upset when hearing dumb stuff being said and people trying to justify wrongdoing. So I didn't even want to see it. Other reason, I already knew it was going to come to the situation. This is America, and we have to be realistic. A lot of people don't want to deal with the situation on race. They use it as a scapegoat, saying it's not always about race and all this other type of stuff. When it's dealing with America, and you have to understand the true history, not the history that you get in, school books and all that other type of stuff. You have to understand true history of America in the way of people to understand that most of the times it is dealing with race. That's a whole nother video. But the only thing I did hear about the Trayvon Martin case is when I heard about Marissa Alexander. I seen the caption of Marissa Alexander, so I sat through and listened to what they were saying about Trayvon Martin. The juror said something about he played a part in his own death because he could have went home. That's a situation that's an example of what I was talking about, like ignorant things being said like that. Common sense would say he may not have had the chance to go home, but I won't get into too much of the details. Common sense, you don't have to know the law to have common sense. And the law set up anyway to sound good or whatever, so I won't get into all that. So don't hit me with all the legal terms and all the other type of stuff. I don't have time for it. The main thing that should matter, anything that's dealing with Trayvon Martin past, before this time, it does not matter. Him being a thug, whatever that means, and the other stuff that they use to depict his character, that doesn't have anything to do with what happened. You're the pursuer, you're the aggressor, the other person the fleer. That's the only person that can claim self-defense, the person fleeing. If you so happen to get beat up, you're the pursuer, you're the aggressor, whatever, you get beat up, you get hit, anything like that, that doesn't change the circumstances of what's going on. It shouldn't change that. But that's common sense. That's my spiel on that. The other two cases going on that I know of as of right now is the Marissa Alexander and Jordan Davis or whatever. That's leading me into trying to get people to understand the way of the world. Blacks, we are a target. We have to understand that. And me saying that the reason why I'm saying that is because I see a lot of people, you know, they're showing their passion towards what's going on, showing their anger, and I'm hearing talks about riots and all this other type of stuff. The way of the world, with blacks being the target, I'm pretty sure that's what the government, the world, that's what they're expecting. They're expecting us to do something dumb or whatever, go about a situation the wrong way. I feel it's a positive that should come from all negatives. It's some form of positive that can come from negatives. They want negative to come of this. We have to flip it and make something positive come of it. When it's dealing with the world, you have to actually think. You have to be strategic with your thoughts. Like, you have to be smart about the situation and not just go based off emotions, because we all know emotions can, you know, make you do some pretty dumb stuff. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they want us to riot. That's giving them right to, but it would justify them killing us. You see that it's no positive coming from more of us dying. There's no positive from that. So that's my main thing, trying to get blacks to understand we have to, the passion that we have, how somewhat together we are now, we have to keep that. Because a lot of times we'll be passionate towards a situation, but weeks down the road, months down the road, we'll forget all about it. We can't let it leave our mind. We have to keep this with us. We have to let this be a starting point, because we haven't even started to come together. Once we start to come together and understand that if we're not organized, it's no way possible for one person that's speaking knowledge, or two, or however many it is, if it's not the whole race understanding and the whole race together, it's only so much a person can do by, you know, trying to get people to understand. We have those numbers to come together and actually make some changes. But until we come together, we have to understand nothing will ever change. We'll continue to fight each other, continue to kill each other. As long as that's going on, nothing will ever change, because we're unorganized, we're not together. So that's the main point of this video. Like, let this negative situation bring positive, and that positive will be us organizing with one another, coming together and understanding that's what we have to do. But that's my spiel on that. Comments, negative comments, positive comments, you know, you can leave them. If it's too negative, I won't even entertain it. This is not a video trying to debate anything. I'm giving my opinion on how I feel and what I know we should do in order to, you know, start making some progress. But like I said, that's my spiel. God bless.